Hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of Creations with Christina. Today I'm going to show you how to use your Cuttlebug with the Sizzix extra large dies that are in the Stampin' Up! Catalog. This one's the scallop bag one. So I'm going to show you how to do that in the Cuttlebug rather, and the OneNote. And I'm also going to show you today how to do the smaller dies with Sizzix. Now this is the buttons number 5 die, and I decided to use that because it has a lot of perforations in it, and I just wanted to show you how it does come out very nice. So what you're going to need, I'm going to do with this one first, and what you're going to need is your A plate for your Cuttlebug and your 2 B plates. So we're going to put the first B plate down, and then your buttons die and a piece of cardstock, your other B plate, and we're just going to run that right through the machine. And I'm sorry, just probably going to bump the tripod a little bit. So, okay, go. Just take that out. And you may not think that it worked, but it did. It just holds it in there very nice. So there's the buttons, and you probably can't see, but all the perforation marks came out in it. And I'm holding them upside down. So, okay. And if you hear that noise, that's my cat. She's trying to get in the room. Okay, now let's do the OneNote die. What you're going to need for that is 2 B plates. So 1 B plate, and you can tell my plates are well used. So you're going to need your B plate, your top note die, your cardstock, and this is 5.5 by, I think it was 5 inches I cut it at. And if you're using a designer paper or a pattern paper, you want to make sure that's face down, because your perforations will be on the side that you want it to stand out the most, which would be your pattern side. So we're just going to put that in, put your other B plate on top, and run it through. Can you hear that cat? She's nuts. Oi. Okay. So that's how you run the smaller Sizzix dies through the Cuttlebug. And now let me show you how I do the extra large dies. You're going to need your B plate, and when you're putting your B plate in, put it in so your B is into the machine. And then this is the scallop die, and this is just scrap paper. It's not Stampin' Up! Or anything, it's just a piece of scrap. And you're going to put that in, and then your other B plate, which you're going to also, again, put the B into the machine. The reason why you're doing that is because, believe it or not, that paper on there does make a difference when you're running it through the machine. Okay, so this is the hard part, getting it started. Just to give it a little bit of a shove in there. Okay, so as you're running it through, don't go all the way through. You're going to backtrack, because if you go all the way through, you're going to create a crease line from the plate, and it's going to show up on your cardstock, and you don't want that to happen. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the bottom B plate, turn it around so your B plate again is on the end, or your letter B is on the end, and then carefully take the top part off. And it's okay if that top part moves. You just don't want to move your bottom half of your paper. Slide it down the bottom, and again put your B going into the machine. And don't go all the way through. Go until you can't go any further without popping the plate through. Backtrack. And that is how you cut out the extra large die. And I did move my paper a little bit, but you just have to be careful you don't move your paper. You could also trim it. But it also creates your fold lines as well, so you're not losing those either. And you could still create it. So there you go. That is how I use my Sizzix dies in my Cuttlebug machine. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. All right, thanks for stopping by.